Hello everyone, and welcome back to the world of Thetis. Anybody that watched the past episode, the one that just happened, episode 25, I think, at the end, you all know that what happened on that episode was not what I intended at all. That's not what I meant to happen. I did not mean to sleep with Merrill. I did not realize that if I clicked that option that we would end up having sex together. I did not see that coming at all. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I hope you can forgive me. But I am going to go back on a previous load and redo that, but I'm not going to pick that option. Now that I know that that option means let's have intimate relations, which I didn't see that coming, now I know better not to pick that, because the thing is I was told by one of my Discord members that your whole thing with Isabella, you wanted to be with Isabella, that's no longer going to happen. That can't happen. If you have sex with someone else other than Isabella after you've had sex with Isabella, then she will not pursue any relationship with you. So because of that, and that's not what I meant to do, it was a total accident, I'm going to go back, make an exception, and reload that save. So hopefully you're okay with that, but I'm going to click escape, load, and when you look here, I believe I have an autosave right here, perfectly exactly where it needs to be. So let's load that game and redo that. And this time, I'm going to see if it's more clear that we're going in that direction.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I thought you went to the Hanged Man. And I almost went there to look for you first, but then I thought you might have gone to see your uncle instead. And I'm rambling, aren't I?
Why were you looking for me, Merrill?
After you left, I couldn't stop thinking about Paul and the mirror and everything that's happened. I wonder if I've made a mistake.
See right here?
Leaving the Dalish.
See, this is because she said she opened up the conversation with, I wonder if I've made a mistake leaving the Dalish, and so I thought this entire conversation was about this, not about us.
Perhaps, but it's one you have to live with now.
And that's the same choice I made last
if I
time.
hadn't left my people, I never would have met you. If you were Dalish, my people would have a kingdom by now. And half of Thedas would be attacking us. So maybe things worked out for the best.
Alright, you guys know what's going on here. So I'm just gonna kind of skip forward a little bit.
The Keeper, my whole clan will object if we... Not that they can possibly hate me anymore, I suppose.
See, I didn't pick it up where this will object if we... ... See, with this, I did not pick up that meant us get together. So here I'm going to click this option. There's no need for that. This is the only option that, apparently let them object did not make... I didn't realize. Anyway, let's go.
I'm not going to do anything that will get you in worse trouble with the Dalish.
Of course. That's for the best, really. Anyway, I should go. Thank you for talking with me, Hawk.
All right, freaking saved. All right, now my relationship with Isabella is now back to saved.
There's another letter waiting on your desk. At your leisure.
Absolutely, at my leisure. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that, Bodan. But if we look at our journal, what do we got going on? Well, we have following the Cune. A letter from the Viscount arrived recently. It must concern a matter of importance to Kirkwall. Okay, before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the letters that are on my desk, says Bodan. There's following the Cune, which is already, Sarah Garrett Hawk. Please come speak to me, and only me, in my keep. It is a matter of utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Viscount Dumar. We've also got an inside job. Now, the weird thing is, this is the same thing as the main quest I already have, is it not? Yeah, it's the same thing as what I already have. This is weird. This writing desk, why is it giving me quests that I've already got? Okay, so inside job, I found a lead on our cargo thefts and have urgent need of your expertise. Please meet me in Hightown's Market during business hours, Hubert. Okay, I don't think I want to read every single one of these and put you guys through that, but I am going to accept everything that can be accepted, and then I'll learn more about it. Okay, so basically I just wanted to make sure that I accepted everything that needed to be accepted in here. That way, I could at least get those quests in my journal. So if we go to my quests, I have secondary quests and side quests that I've picked up. That way I can start working on some of these things here. All right. So what should we do first? These side quests, I know they're like super fast and simple and not super interesting. You basically go and talk to somebody and then it's over, basically. Right. So here we have the Underground Railroad. I think we will start doing a few of these side quests to get them out of the way. I have to do them at some point, so might as well start doing them now. So contact Mistress Selby at the docks for information on jobs and assignments that will help apostates in Kirkwall. So I'm all about helping some apostates, the good ones anyways. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk to Mistress Selby in Kirkwall. Missed it. So there's shady merchandise, and there's Mistress Selby, and she's helping apostates. So let's see what we can do to help.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Why are you aiding?
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year.
Oh,
Templars
shoot.
claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
I understand.
I won't stand by while mages suffer.
Bless you, love. The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Oh, okay. So that one's done, completed. This is the board. Oh, okay. So there's extra quests here. So search and rescue. Starkhaven sent another caravan of mages bound for the gallows 2 months back. I think those who helped rescue our comrades. Now, one of my brothers has been apprehended by bounty hunters. I offer a goodly sum of gold to anyone who can go to the wounded coast and rescue him. At some point, the freedom of every mage is owed to someone. A sympathetic cousin, a kindly farmer, or a Ferelden refugee. They help because it's right, and we must band together again. Thierry of Starkhaven. Okay, so one of these Thierrys of Starkhaven, one of his brothers has been apprehended by bounty hunters, so that's really tough. I'm going to help him. We're going to go to the Wounded Coast, and then here, in the past fortnight, 7 apostates have been captured because of one Templar, Sir Conrad Vernhardt. It is never wise to underestimate a Templar's intelligence, but Sir Conrad is both brilliant and ruthless. We must remove this threat. Killing him is not an option. He must be disgraced, removed from Kirkwall, and ideally, cast out of the Templar Order. Fortunately for us, the Templars now fear they've been infiltrated by a Blood Mage's puppets. Of the several Templars who are watching their own, one is deep in the throes of lyrium and can be fooled. His name is Sir Roderick, and he frequents the Hanged Man. His testimony alone will be dubious, so we must search the gallows in Lowtown for any slight or fabrication that can defame Sir Conrad before we all fall. Okay, so for this quest, we're going to try to defame Sir Conrad by getting basically dirty little secrets about him and putting it out there, like dirty laundry, putting it out there to make sure that people don't respect him anymore. I'm curious about search and rescue, though. Let's go ahead and do that one. And what is shady
Just don't
merchandise?
ask where anything
Oh, okay. I'll sell all my junk.
came from.
So let's go to the journal. Search and rescue, got it. So let's go ahead and mark that as active and get through some of these side quests here. Bounty hunters are holding an apostate on the wounded coast. A fellow apostate, Tiri, will pay well for rescuing his friend. Okay, let's go to the wounded coast then.
Mostly
Dang, Sebastian.
Hawk's an absolute tiger between the sheets. I mean, all night, every night. Oh, cute, you're blushing.
Oh my gosh, did she just say that about me? Hey guys, so I was walking around here and I just happened to see this Dank Cave. Just randomly see a cave here, and I'm curious. I kind of want to go in the cave. Like, what's in the cave? Is there anything interesting in here? What is this? Oh, spiders. I was wondering, like, what's in here? What is this cave all about? Do you hear that? I heard something. Wait a minute, have I been here before? An evil tome? Oh wow, a dragon. That's cool. Just fighting a random dragon I didn't expect to. It's not fighting though. I mean, a little bit it's fighting, but not really. Oh, I just got knocked. Wow, okay. So we killed a dragon, and there's a hell of a lot of treasure. I guess we'll try to take all of it. Not even looking at what I'm grabbing. What is an evil tome? What is this? You found one of Tyrone's books. The pages are filled with the secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring of power as you look upon it. Destroy the book. Fuck yeah. It's blood magic, right? It'll kill me. It'll hurt me. Forbidden knowledge? Codex entry? I'll definitely look at that. What is this thing? Oh, it's a revenant. I knocked him pretty hard on that one. Alright, forbidden knowledge. Let's look at that again. It's weird because I actually have a side quest called Forbidden Knowledge. But if we look at our journal here, is it lore? Yeah. Tyrone's prophecies. The fell grimoire holds the names of power. It holds the key to their summoning. Zebenkek will return. He will feast on the blood of 1,000 of my enemies. It is inevitable? What the hell? And the weird thing is I've actually got a quest called Forbidden Knowledge. Destroy Tyrone's tomes of dark magic hidden in and around Kirkwall. What are the odds? I just happened to find one, and I destroyed one. Okay, well there's one. I don't know how many more there are, but I just happened to complete one of them. Just by luck, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, that was kind of fun.
I used to be like you, you know.
You used to be a woman?
No.
That explains a lot.
My family put me in the chantry because I was giving them a bad name. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I found peace. I found a purpose. Before I came here, I used to be out to all hours, drinking and whoring. I didn't believe in anything except my own pleasure.
Why couldn't I have met you then?
Okay, so he used to do some whoring. He doesn't anymore, I suppose, is what he's trying to say. Alright, I'm finally getting close.
This would be
The Orlesian Empire?
Fox hunt.
Magnus Wares? Magnus?
You are in a strange place, Ferelden.
Tell me about it.
Knowing is half the battle, and it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
Okay, so his wares and Orlesian Empire. Okay. So he must be someone from Val Rio then. or from the Orlesian Empire. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royeaux, and I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinthine. There were barons and baronesses and baronets and sir barons and a horde of others, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play the grand game, as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game, this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Orlesians have fought. Of this I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of the Emperor Drakon, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, and who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais. In Val Royeaux, the statue of Drakon stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Drakon determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles besides his own and Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game as Drakon had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than the official ones, such as the Exalted Patron of Tassus Clay or Uncle to the Champion of Tremise. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of the poor doormen at the bells who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Orlesians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage for those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks, and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at Highever, but that is another story. From Beyond the Frostbacks by Ben Teoric of West Hill, 920 Dragon. So yeah, these Orlesians, they play this weird game where they... I don't know, I think I would not... that sounds terrible, to play a freaking mind game with other people and, like, you die from it. That's just nuts. I'm going to get rid of some of my stuff. I've got a packed inventory here. I'm going to sell all my junk and then get rid of a bunch of other stuff. 1 minute. Alright, I got rid of some of that stuff. Okay, here we are. Very close here to the Bounty Hunter Getaway and Harlot's Blush Flower? What is that? This is a new thing, I think. Okay, so Bounty Hunter Getaway. Here we go. Let's get in there. Okay, we're in a cave. More guards, of course. Captured apostate? Okay, here she is.
Quickly, before more guards come.
Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
Search and rescue updated. The captured apostate was free to return to Mistress Selby at the docks during daylight for a reward. That's simple. That's simple. So easy. Just fight a few guards, and it's done. Nothing major there.
I've got some of it written down now.
Give it here. Her breasts strained against the leather jerkin like two wild stallions corralled against their will. She pounced, the smooth moves of a jungle cat, and locked her thighs around Donnick's waist.
Oh my god.
Maybe you should read the rest of it in private.
I think that's best.
So that's about Aveline and Donnick. Oh my gosh, she's writing little fantasy stories about Aveline and Donnick. That was a hilarious quest line, and honestly, I'm not going to forget that one for a while, just because, like, the way she acted so, like, nervous was just really funny. Alright, there's Mistress Selby.
Many thanks, monsieur. Your payment?
There we go. Just that simple. 2 gold, 2 sovereigns. Did a simple quest. Forbidden knowledge. Destroy the tomes of dark magic. Let's do that as we go. Meet with an anonymous friend at midnight in Hightown and find out what opportunity might be extended. Okay. Let's see if there's an opportunity in Hightown.
You came.
Who are you?
You probably thought you'd got away with it. Sir Karas and the others' deaths. Do you even remember them? They were searching for the missing Starkhaven apostates and were murdered.
Oh,
An inquiry
right.
determined the apostates must have killed the Templars, but I've suspected for years that Sir Thrask and you were responsible.
So you're here to beat a confession out of me?
I don't need a confession. My brothers, tonight, justice will be done.
All right, let's go then. Let's do it. Oh god, too strong. Not too strong.
If we kill them, we get them.
Well, justice has been done. There you go. There's justice.
I'll take them down.
Hawk, you do get results, don't you?
Here's the rude brother.
I think I need
Oh, one more.
Well done, everyone.
Well, there you go. There goes that. So the people that suspected that we did it, and they're right. The tiny cut, 413 of 1,000. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what that means. But I'll take it. The people that suspected me, and she's right, well, they're gone. They're dead. So I no longer need to worry about anyone suspecting me anymore in that, because the ones that suspected me are now dead. So, alright, let's go to the next one. We have Forbidden Knowledge. How to Frame a Templar. Find ways to slander Sir Conrad Vernhardt. Sir Roderick in the Hanged Man is investigating corrupt Templars. There may be other opportunities in Lowtown and the Gallows. Let's make that active. There's Sir Roderick.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
He's high on lyrium, I think.
One moment. Are you well?
Oh, it's just that, you know, it's hard to think sometimes. But I will do my duty. If you've seen something, suspicious, let me know.
Sir Conrad caught some apostates. They offered him coin to let them go, and he took it.
Sir Conrad? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
Well, there you go.
I notice you talk about vulgar things quite a bit.
Do you want me to stop? Do I make you uncomfortable?
It was just an observation, really.
It's a bad habit I picked up spending years with foul-mouthed pirates. Pirates only care about a small number of very specific things. The sea, strong drink, and booty. Both kinds.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's probably very likely to be the case. Alright, so for this quest, How to Frame a Templar, it seems like I can't really find other places that I'm supposed to go to complete this. Maybe over time I'll figure them out, but for right now, let's do a good secondary quest. Let's do something that, you know, will be a lot of fun, and because these side quests, I'm just telling you guys, these side quests are not that fun. They're just go do this. There's no real good plot development stuff. So anyway, let's just do the inside job. Hopefully this will be good. Speak to Hubert about the missing shipments. He's in Hightown's market by day. Okay, missing shipments in Hightown. There's Hubert.
Don't worry, I'll keep my hands to myself.
I'll keep my hands to myself. I just happened to see this, A Study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 2. I do not have Volume 1, so it's not likely I would be able to... Yeah, I don't have Volume 1, so I can't read that yet. But if I ever find Volume 1, then I'll read both. But here's Hubert. Let's talk to him a bit.
You got my letter.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every pisspot from your past.
I don't remember Sabine. He must be from the outlying farms.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Oh, okay.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now.
Okay. Grew up with me, but I don't remember him? Okay. So he's a liar.
Here is the dung pile I caught leaking next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me over? Tell me, you ratting mongrel!
I wish I didn't have to do this, but lives are on the line.
Miss Hare, please, don't hurt me. I knew you since you was young and Lothering. I knew your mum's family and your pop, like you got him rest.
Pathetic.
Okay.
I leave this bastard in your capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
I beg you, Miss Hare, don't hit me again. Us Lothering folk should stick together.
What made you betray your employer?
Before the Blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us, and some days we went hungry.
Trust me, things could be worse. Tell me how to stop the next ambush.
As soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison. My life's not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
You fuck.
I'll make sure your family is taken care of.
I'm humbled by that offer. Thank you. I hid some gold in the bone pit. I'll mark it on your map. I'll regret stealing from someone like you, so please, take it back.
Hawk, this is Lily of the Coterie. Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
I just want it to be over. There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment. Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
Yes, take him, with my blessing. I assume my partner will not object?
No.
Sabine should pay for his crimes, but let's not sink to his level. Send him to prison.
I suppose you're right. Fine. I will turn this lout over to the guard.
I'm not that cruel.
Rot in the dungeon for years, wishing all the while I had been kind enough to murder you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault.
I'm such a fucking softie, dude. I'm such a softie.
We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
All right, let's go.
Finish this. Nice work.
That was almost too easy. Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie. One of that damned fool Brekker's men.
Oh, wow.
Tell me about this man.
He operates out of the south side. Always had more balls than sense. His lackeys are loyal. Brekker must be involved.
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brekker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
Let's pay Brekker a social call. We've got a lot to talk about.
I've got to be sure first. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
So the coterie is actually behind this, and that kind of makes sense because the coterie isn't really loyal to anybody. It's just basically, you know, who's gonna pay, and he went against his, you know, I guess his principles by doing what he shouldn't have been doing.
Were you listening to that guy in the Hanged Man last night?
Your eyes are like bumblebees flying into the window of my soul.
My favorite was, your lips are like the wings of sparrows. Red ones, with no feathers.
Oh, speak, and send the plucked wings of your lips soaring.
I'd buy the guy a drink, but I don't think he needs one.
Are they still making fun of Aveline and her poems?
Don't let them get away!
You coterie? One of Lily's friends?
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
Stop and think about it. We're being played.
Explain yourself.
Present minor misunderstandings aside, I believe our purposes are the same. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the coterie named Brekker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brekker had her killed.
Yeah.
Brekker, If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
All right. Find Brekker's Darktown hideout. All right. Let's. Well, wouldn't that be this direction? Yeah, it would be. This is the same spot those Qunari were tortured at.
You must be Brekker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
You'd better leave the Bone Pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me.
Yep.
You own half a stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Let's go. Alright, I see you, buddy. Destroy.
When's the fighting start?
What's left to worry about? This is going badly! It's too much!
Oh, he's finally dead. Brekker. Alright, I think he'll be happy that his shipments will no longer be targeted.
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo theft. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Absolutely. I will at some point. All right, but if we look at our journal here, there we go. That some of those side quests are done. Not all of them. Some of them don't even have like places I can go directly. I guess following the Cune will be the next quest I do, but I'm gonna have to edit this episode down to a shorter time. Today we kind of just did little side quests, and we didn't really do anything super important or plot driving, but next episode we will do following the Cune, and we'll drive the plot forward once more. So yeah, sometimes you got to have those episodes where you just kind of clean up house and kind of just do those little side things. So I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway. Thank you for joining me in this adventure, and I'll see you next time.